Instagram, and YouTube. Hello, hello. Welcome, Dr. Dion Napier, and I'm going to do a quick 15-ish minute chat about rethinking college as a singer. I want to share some of my thoughts and take some of your questions. And at the end, I'm going to briefly talk about my 4-week mixed belt training course that's coming up. It starts next Thursday. And so I want to just have a little chat today about rethinking college as a singer. I think yeah, okay. All right, I'm on. So I'll give y'all a minute to come in. Give y'all a second to come in. Since I've been out of school, welcome. Since I've been out of school, it's been several years. I graduated in 2013. I've just had a lot of thoughts about my years in academia and the value of that time. And so I have some thoughts. Especially pivoting into entrepreneurship. There was a big mindset shift for me. Hey there. It was a big mindset shift about some of the more common paths, to education. We are steered, from childhood. You start out at kindergarten, you go to school, and the next step that we are geared toward all through school is college, right? That's the next step. But the truth is, college is not for everybody. And especially if you are a singer, if you're wanting to be a professional singer, I'll just stay in that realm because that's the path that I walked. College may or may not be the best path. And I want to just kind of talk about that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and you guys can catch the replay. So rethinking college as a singer. So there are two main reasons that I want to talk about rethinking college. The first reason is that when you go to a university to study voice, if you want to be a singer, more than likely that university performance program is going to train you in a Western classical style of singing, which that is an industry that's declining. Okay, so you got to know that off top. If you go to college to study voice, they're going to train you to sing classically, and the classical music industry is currently declining. Okay. Now, there are schools that do have commercial programs and crossover programs, and that's fabulous. I would encourage you, if you're looking to go to college or whatever you may, or if you're looking for teaching jobs, look for the schools that are offering that dual program in commercial and in classical, because again, the industry is declining, and also the skills that you get in the vocal performance track, they're not readily monetizable. They're not skills that you can quickly turn, right, and make a profit when you get done with that university experience. And I'm talking about if you're singing or teaching, okay, because the teaching jobs are not always that easy to come by either. If you want to do university teaching, a lot of the vocal performance, students and stuff, like they graduate and no opportunity has opened up, and it's like, what am I about to do? And so they take those music skills and they end up like teaching at elementary schools or middle schools, whatever, and nothing wrong with that. That's honorable, but that's not really the what you thought you were going to end up doing. And so a lot of times we end up settling, and all those skills that we got in a Western classical layout, like we're not really able to use it all like that to not to thrive, but even to survive for real, and it just that I just think that's ridiculous. Okay. And this is somebody who did 11 years in academia, got 3 degrees, doctor of music, whatever. And that's fine and that's good. But y'all, I'm going to tell y'all straight up, when you get out of the university, nobody cares about that. The academic world likes that, and that's cool. But when you get out in the real world, nobody cares about your degrees. If you don't know how to produce a result, no one gives a crap, okay? So that's the thing. We want to be results minded, not just puffed up with all of our degrees and all of our knowledge. It doesn't matter if it's not turning a profit for you, okay? The reason we go to college is to make money so we can live. That's what we've been told for years. I almost want to say that's the lie we've been spoon-fed for years, okay? But we are in a different day and a different economy. And so if you want to not just survive, but definitely thrive as a musician, as a singer, whatever your creative pursuit, you've got to know when you graduate, you're going to have to pull on another skill set and begin to merge it if you're going to thrive and survive and not settle, okay, for the work that you do. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, because the skills that we learn in university as vocal performance majors are not readily monetizable after school. I'm just going to tell y'all the truth because I love y'all, okay? And truth frees us. And we need to know this. And I wish that I had known it when I was going through my track. You know what I'm saying? Just to have that knowledge. I might would have made some different choices, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. I believe that all things will work together for me, you know, and so it's all good. The second reason I want to talk about rethinking college is the amount of time, guys, that it takes to learn this stuff again that people don't really care about. I'm gonna be honest, like in the classical music world, it's a big deal. In the academic world, it's a big deal, but in the real world, it's really not. So it takes you anywhere from 4 to 10 years, depending on what degrees you are going for, right? It can take 4 to 10 years and thousands of dollars. Y'all, the money deal going to college is totally ridiculous, especially when you graduate with a piece of paper that you cannot monetize, okay? So here's the thing that the seeds I want to drop. And these are things that I have, how my mind has changed since I've graduated and shifted into entrepreneurship. College is not the only path of higher education. I know that's what we've been groomed for. I know that's how all of us were directed. You go to school, you go to college, get a job, make a great living. But guys, we are in a different day, and you got to have a different edge on you this day, in this day that we're living in. You know what I'm saying? So higher education is not just college. Higher education is also being mentored by people that are doing the thing that you want to do. That, to me, that's the highest form of education. Like I'm sitting and I'm getting groomed and I'm gleaning from a person that is actually a practitioner in the thing that I want to do. Y'all, we got to start thinking differently about this college thing, especially if we feel like we're called to sing or want to sing and perform, because college is not the only way. It is a way, but it's not the only way. And I would say to you, if you're not trying to pursue an operatic career, it may not be the way for you. The way for you may be to get with a mentor, a singing mentor, a coach, you know, a singer, whatever. This is the thing that we have to know as singers. It's not just about how well you can sing, guys. It's about how well you relationship. How well can you network? Do you know what I mean? You have to have that spirit about you, like, I'm going to pursue what I want, but you got to be good at relationships, okay? Relationships open doors for you that singing the perfect aria will never open for you, right? Because there's a lot of people out there that can sing perfect arias, but it's about who you know and how well you relationship. So those are the types of skills that we've got to strengthen and we've got to beef up, because that's what opens doors for you, okay? So again, I'm looking at my notes so I don't just start preaching and rambling, but I feel so strongly about this. So again, here I am, doctorate in music, all right, 11 years, and I get out and my coach is in Nashville. She didn't go to college. She ain't got no degree, okay? But when I tell you, this woman knows the voice through and through. She was raised, her father was a musician in Nashville, and she traveled. She was homeschooled. So she never went through the school system, which I think is amazing. No school system and no college. But she is such a wealth of knowledge and wisdom for me. And I follow her and I trust her with my voice and to be mentored by her because she has been groomed and developed in the atmosphere of Nashville musicians. I trust that. And she's a practitioner. Okay. She's a voice coach and she is doing very well. She is thriving as a voice coach, okay? And so I sit up under that and I allow her to mentor me. And I don't give a crap that I have a doctorate and she doesn't have anything. She's a practitioner. Do you see? So my mindset of higher education now that I am out of college is get you a skilled and qualified mentor and let them walk with you and glean from them. Because a lot of times that can open more doors and that can be more beneficial and more valuable than checking off the boxes at the university and walking out with a piece of paper that ain't doing nothing for you in the real world. Okay, I hope, are y'all rocking with me? I hope y'all are. I feel like I'm just kind of talking and flowing. I'm at 10 minutes. I'm not gonna keep y'all, but this stuff has been on my heart. Okay, so now we're talking about rethinking college. So the alternative is get a mentor or get in an online course from an expert in the area that you're trying to grow from. Okay, fine. And this requires seeking. You got to research, go after it, right? So I am hosting a 4-week basics of mixed belt course. Okay, this course is for singers, classical and contemporary. And while I'm thinking about it, you contemporary singers, I do not want you guys to feel less than because some of you all did not go to university. You don't have that Western classical foundation. I don't want you to feel less than. Actually, a lot of times y'all are at an advantage because you don't have to unlearn all of this stuff that they put in our heads in college to teach us how to sing and get a certain sound that only fits one style. So don't y'all be jealous. Don't y'all feel like y'all are behind, okay? So my course is created for classically trained singers, opera singers, as well as contemporary vocalists who want to learn this mixed belt technique, because if you're going to sing contemporary styles, you have to know how to mix and how to belt. You can't go in there sounding classical, right? Auditioning for musical theaters, they will laugh you off the stage, all right? So let me slow down. Okay, so this is my solution, all right? It's 4 weeks on a bi-weekly rotation, all right? So it's not 4 to 10 years like going to college. It's 4 weeks, all right? It's very short. And it doesn't take all day, guys, all right? And so some of the reason that my process is so quick is because in teaching the commercial voice technique, I'm using primal sounds, pre-programmed human sounds that are already on the inside of you guys to help you learn how to get a more modern sound, okay? It's a fabulous approach and it accelerates your learning because really this stuff is not, what do I like to say? It feels new, but it's not foreign. That's what I like to say. It feels new, but it's not foreign. And so let me give you some examples. I sent this out to my email list yesterday. So things like vocal fry. We do vocal fry in contemporary style, all right? Vocal fry is the way you sound when you wake up in the morning. That's vocal fry, okay? Right? Simple stuff. Also, pharyngeal resonance. Y'all hear me talk about pharyngeal resonance all the time in twang. Pharyngeal resonance is monkey noises, right? So when you do ooh, 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 ah, 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 you hear that? I'm just imitating a monkey, but that's mixed voice. Do you hear that? I'm not telling y'all no deep science pedagogy. All I'm telling y'all, imitate a daggum monkey. Just get back in your playful kid zone, okay? And just imitate. And this helps you to lock into these sounds. These are primal, pre-programmed sounds that we usually don't associate with singing, but in commercial style technique, we do. And this is what helps you learn it quickly, okay? All right, head voice tones. How do we do head voice? A kid that hears a fire truck and they imitate it. Woo, 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 woo. That's your head voice, okay? Already did mixed voice. I want to do another one of those. Belting, right? So like I have a 5-year-old. He plays soccer. So I'm saying, go, 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 go. That's a belt. Go, 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 go. And I'm at a belt. Do you see that? This is simple, everyday stuff that you don't have to learn. It's already in you. And what I do in my course is help you pull that stuff out so you can take it and start incorporating it in this commercial style music that I know y'all want to sing. Okay? So I'm done. I'm going to walk you through really quickly what the course entails so you have the details. It starts August the 17th. So it starts next Thursday, but there is still time to register. The registration cutoff is August the 15th. So if you know you need this, I see Erica Jeffers. She said, I need this. Thank you. Erica, you are welcome. I want you to DM me belt on Instagram. Instagram watchers, y'all DM me belt, and we can talk about it and see if it's a fit. Okay, I'll be happy to help you. So in week 1, we go over the basics of mixed voice, and I keep this very simple because I know some of y'all, a lot of, especially my contemporary singers, y'all trying to figure this stuff out, right? Y'all don't have the classical background and all that, which is good, it's fine, but y'all trying to figure it out. So y'all are on YouTube, y'all are listening to this voice coach and that voice coach and that voice coach and all this language, and sometimes when you don't have a foundation laid, all these different voices can create confusion. And so you're not able to get the result. Okay. And I know that about you guys. So what I want to encourage you all to do is to lock in, commit to a single coach while you're trying to lay your foundation. And then you can take in multiple perspectives from different coaches without getting confused. We got to lay the foundation first. Okay. And so basics of mixed voice, I keep it super simple. So we start off talking, and I'm looking at my layout. So resonators, where are these sounds resonating? We get clear on that because a lot of us in university, we were taught this stuff through vocal pad classes, but I know for me, it went in, I passed the test because I memorized it and I got out. Like the information didn't get in me. I couldn't really explain to you. I don't know where stuff is resonating. I could just do it. No, we want to get clarity on that. I didn't get clear on that until years, after I graduated. So resonators, we talk about pharyngeal resonance and twang. We talk about mixed voice. What is mixed voice? We get really clear on that. Okay, mixed voice is a singing style that uses resonance to produce power. Okay. Also, we talk about legit mix and belting, different vocal styles, especially within musical theater. We talk about light mix versus balanced mix. Okay. Mix has different subdivisions or subcategories, if you will. We talk about that. And I give you examples so that you can do it. We're not just talking about it. We are doing this stuff. Okay. I give you Cheryl Porter audio tracks so that you can practice this stuff in a contemporary style, not in a typical classical style. Okay. And then we also do listening examples so you guys can get used to what you're hearing. You know what mixed voice sounds like. You know what a balanced mix is when you hear it, and then you know how to do it. Okay. Y'all with me? All right, cool. So that's what we do. So that's the mixed voice class. The second week is practical application. So you'll come in with a legit musical theater piece and you'll sing it and we'll workshop it. We're working on that mixed voice practically applied in music. Okay. And this course is geared toward musical theater genre. So in week 3, we talk about heavy mix and belting. All right. I start off by talking about belting mindset. Okay. Especially if you come from a classical background, you got to have your mindset right about belting. It's different. It's a different approach. It's a different mindset than Western classical. Okay. So we talk about belting mindset. What is belt? We get clear. There are a lot of different definitions about belt, but we get clear on it. We talk about the science of belting. What's happening, right? In the anatomy, what is physically happening with the breath, with the vocal cords? What's up? We talk about it. All right. We do spend a decent amount of time talking about men belting. All right. What is it like for men to belt? What are some of the similarities between male belters and male classical singers? And there are some amazing similarities that we find in that. What is mixed belt? All right. What the heck is that? Right. We talk about it because mixed belt is a thing. It's not pure mix and it's not pure belt. It's mixed belt and it's different. And you need to know how to do it if you're going to sing commercial music and not kill your voice. You got to know this stuff. All right. 6 ways to sound beltier. I share that. All right. And then also belting lies and misconceptions. We hit these daggum lies so y'all can get freed up in your mind and just do the things that you are already pre-programmed by God to do. You've already been pre-programmed to make these sounds. So my goal is to help you reconnect with that pure substance, right? That pure, like when I say pure substance, what I'm thinking about is like baby cries, right? Babies cry, they're unconscious, they don't even even know what's going on, but they're locked into a mixed voice and a pharyngeal resonance. Okay, so I want to help you guys get back to that. And then the final week is practical applications of heavy mix and belt within contemporary style musical theater pieces. Okay, so we're not just talking, we're talking about it one week, and the next week we doing it. We coming in and doing it, and I give you exercises. They're kind of layered, and it builds you up to that belt. Okay, so that's the course. If you know that's what you need, if this resonates with you, I want you to DM me belt on Instagram and we can chat. All right, I am way over my time, but if you guys have any questions about mixed voice, about belting, about perspectives, about going to college as a singer, as a vocalist, I'll stay a couple of more minutes and take your questions. Instagram, y'all still with me? I think Instagram might have tapped out on me. I know I went longer. It's 20 minutes, but I get fired up, man, when I think about, you know, the whole college deal. And I ain't mad at nobody. I'm not mad at nobody at all. It's just we got to start examining these systems, right? That we've been steered in, and we just mindlessly go the direction like, no, we're not gonna mindlessly do nothing. Let's stop and think about this. Is this the logical next step? Is college the logical next step with what my goals and dreams are? Does it make sense for me to go to college? And it might, okay? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with going for 4 years, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. But all this extended, you know, college stuff, like, y'all, it's a lot of debt. It's a lot of time wasted. And so we need to examine this stuff. All right. Any questions? If not, I'm gonna hop off. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Thanks for the video. Helps to reinforce and reaffirm the right mindset. All right, that sounds good. Yeah. Any questions or any comments before I hop off? Rethinking college as a vocalist. That's what we're talking about today. All right, I'm gonna hop off. If y'all have questions or anything after this, just hit me up on Instagram. My tag, I guess, is at Amplify Vocal Studio, Dion Napier. You'll find me over there on the socials. Just message me. I'll be happy to talk to you. Erica, be sure to DM me. Be glad to talk to you. And everyone else, I will chat soon. Take care. Bye-bye.